Hello and welcome to your weekly reading. I am Siobhan Brady, spiritual mentor, channel, healer, psychic, medium. I have many accolades, but I am just Siobhan, spiritual mentor. So I am everything and I am one. So like many of us. So today I'm just looking out. Today is the last day of September. So I am here on Monday. Sometimes it's Tuesday by the time I get here, but yeah, so today is Monday, the 30th of September, and we're even from earlier there this morning, when I was posting my God post on Facebook, the energy is I actually felt it a little bit myself yesterday afternoon as something came over me. So I know we have a new moon that just came in, and the feeling that's coming in with that from where I'm sitting, it's very powerful. And there's a lot of, I feel emotions rising. So I'm looking out here after a beautiful day, yes, and I'm looking out here this morning, and it's drizzly, you know, that mist. It's almost like it's a fog, but it's that drizzly rain. And it's kind of like, that's a bit how people are feeling, you know. It's like, blah, you know, and so, but it's the last day of this month. So leave it behind you now. Leave it behind and let this rise out of you, whatever it is, because for any of you that know me or have spoken about it before, when I need to release energy, especially when I'm working with clients or even like this where I would feel the energy, I need to burp to release energy, and I can feel it just building there in my tummy. So excuse me if I do start to burp at some point towards the throughout the recording here, but that's what's happening. There's the shift from, we're entering in now October, November, December. So the last 3 months of the year, and what a year it has been to date. And even as I'm speaking to you, I'm kind of going, what is this? Because I'm just feeling I've got very serious. I can feel my own energy here where there's stuff wanting to rise within me. And that's only since I got on the call, even though I would have felt a bit of it yesterday, as I said. And so I'm tired. Had a great sleep though, slept really well, but it's, so you may be feeling all of these things and finding it hard to get motivated, and that's okay, because it's like sometimes then we feel we need to keep going, and we do, in a sense, where we kind of have to keep moving. But it's also as well when these kind of things happen, you know, where we're feeling kind of lack of motivation and stuff like that, that's often the time that we need to go within. So, but you're still moving, you see. So it's not about, oh God, I should be doing this. No, but I am doing. I'm just going within, maybe to it's like the oak tree, when the oak tree grows in spurts, and then it has to rest. So it's like that, where it'll go. You see it in our children, even they'll have growth spurts and then they'll peter out or they'll plateau off, and excuse me. So it's that kind of thing. So we do still need to take the time to just slow down, but we're actually still working. So don't beat yourselves up, I feel, is what's been said there as well, because the God post is still coming back in, because God was saying to me there this morning that a lot of people feel like they're in a stormy situation, or they're in a well, maybe, you know, sometimes when we identify with a storm, it would be maybe dark and dull, and we see where we're going and what is it, and all of that kind of thing, where we feel we're, you know, there's so much stuff swirling maybe and going on around us. So it's all coming to an end, and why wouldn't it be on the last day of September? So as we enter into, you know, the time, the light will be changing more now and everything like that. So we're coming into that time where we start to get a little bit more like hibernating and wanting to be, you know, with the fire lighting and the heat on and the coziness and all of that. So we're coming into that time. I'm not trying to rush it now by any means, but that is indeed what is happening. So the cycle is changing, and so are we. And don't be afraid of it, okay? Because this is, I'm telling you, guys, like, I know from my own experience too, that it's not always pretty, and it's not always like a walk in the park, but don't be afraid of it and just go for it. A wee fly flying around there, you just landed on my head. So maybe there's a message from the fly, because you know the way the fly is always busy, 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 busy. And see how he almost landed practically on my third eye there. So just see the fly and how he blah, 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 but he would sit as well, you know, but they're buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. So there may be a message there for us from the fly. And still haven't looked up the spider one. I think I might have mentioned spider last week, where I was rescuing spiders out of my shower, but 3 spiders in 3 weeks. And one of the cards has just literally flown out of the deck. I don't know if that was caught on the screen. And it's face down, so I still don't know what it is. So I'm putting it down there on the table. So that is for today and tomorrow. Okay, and it's amazing, because the collective energy that I was feeling there, and now I'm feeling more like Siobhan. I'm kind of going, hello. So the collective energy that I felt there at the start, and how I would always feel it, because I'm such an empath, and the more my channel opens now with the divine energies and God speaking through me, the more I'm feeling it on every level. And it's quite exciting for me as a person, yes, but you know, I'm learning from it as well, because sometimes I don't actually realize what's going on. So it's how God wants to teach me, and spirit and the collective and the universe. And you know, I use the word God because God is whom my channel is open for now and he's channeling through me all the time. So he, she, it, whatever way you want to look at it. So I'm it's coming out of my mouth. It's not that I sit down here, and I'm not trying to influence anybody, but I will speak about God, I will speak about angels, I will speak about spirit. So whatever sits with you is what I'm saying. So this is why I'm mentioning, and God is teaching me, as he is with us all, but I'm in this space now where it's just getting better and better and better. So as soon as that card flew off and onto the floor, that energy, that collective energy that I was feeling has been shifted in me. And as I'm sitting here saying that to you, I'm going, that's pretty cool, because I was allowed to feel all that at the start. So, and there's one after overturning. Sorry, there's 2. So I've seen the top one, but I'm going to put the 2 there together for Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. And I'm starting to feel a bit more giddy. I think I caught a glimpse of what the first one is. So, and it's funny because I was clearing my throat there as I was talking, and it's gone suddenly very dry. So with this 2 cards here for Wednesday, Thursday, and I can feel a sneeze wanting to come. So there's a little bit of something clearing here, I think. So just excuse me if the sneeze does come. Pardon me. And you know, when these things happen with people who are more tech aware than I am, they would probably just edit that and cut it out, but I don't know how to. So, and I'm not going to waste time to figure it out. This is me own natural. So so we have the Wednesday, Thursday cards here as well, right? So and I'm feeling a little bit more giddy, as I said, when they came out. So I hope you're all doing well. Anybody who wishes to contact me at any time, you know, you can post underneath these videos on YouTube, and my details are there as well for anybody who wants to reach out to me. Some people do, so I like that when that happens, when people reach out and they kind of say, this has really helped me, this is really what's going on with me, or you know, or you said something there and it kind of has a bearing, but there's something else, and I can kind of just sometimes just give people what they need. Now I'm going to have to do a course this week, and I'm really excited by it. So I'll be in. I'm thinking of Friday, Saturday, Sunday as I pull this card, because I'll be on my course from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's pretty intense, and but my hands are going flying here. So I'm really looking forward to how I'll be, say, by the time I come back to you next Monday to do the reading. I think that's what's in my head. Here we go. Okay, so don't know why now I feel so much more giddy. Oh, wow, yes, this is probably why. So Monday, Tuesday is freedom. Oh God, and I can't remember, but it's feeling like I've spoken to you all about this before, and I don't remember the cards. Sometimes I do, that would have come up maybe the previous week, but I really don't remember this week what was last week. So freedom here is about, okay, are you allowing yourself to be free? So it's a little bit like what I said there at the start, and the collective energy. So it always ties in, and it always makes sense why I would be feeling what I'd be feeling, and indeed it will always make sense too for yourselves why you would be feeling what you're feeling. You may not know it at that exact moment, but there's always, like, within an instant you can, or within 2 minutes you can. So it doesn't have to take weeks and months and years to figure things out, because things are moving more rapidly. So you ask to be shown, and you will be shown, and you will be given that information, because we are actively now moving quicker, and we're manifesting more quickly as well. So freedom here is about whose fault it now. Sorry, now, but this is the way it's coming out, so excuse me. Whose fault is it if you're feeling like you're stuck? Are you asking yourself these questions? And I have sat on, and I talk about the seats that I've sat on, but I have sat on that seat too. I can't do this, I can't do that, because I have this, or I have that, or I have da. And we're like, talk about it. We're brilliant at letting ourselves off the hook and making excuses. Now is the time to set yourself free. Because I'm free to do what I want. There was one song coming into my head, but it's a different one now. So it's that one. I'm free to do what I want any old time. Love me, hold me. Is it? Love me. It's something like that anyway. Because I'm free to do what I want any old time. Yeah. So start even, no, I'm not saying you have to go around singing that, but even start saying it, mantra it. I'm free to do what I want. And we are. Just here, and what we think is going on here, that prevents us. And in that, though, when these things are playing out around us, that's what's inside of you being shown to you outside of you. So everything's playing out around us, and yeah, it drives me mad as well, because I'm saying to myself, oh, holy God, Siobhan, that's what you're doing to yourself. So I'm not sitting here going, I've got it all sorted out, guys. I'm just sitting here saying what I feel is coming through, and I am really much part of having to listen to that as well. So, like, what am I doing that I'm not doing? How am I holding myself back? Am I allowing myself to be free? So it's a collective thing here. We're all needing to hear this. But you see, when I get this, I'm going, I want this, and I will do my damnedest to make it happen. And that's the exciting feeling, because think about it, guys, being free to be you even. And that's something that has come in really, really strongly with me. And I just love being me. And I always have loved being me to a point, but not everybody else loved me being me, or indeed at the moment still wouldn't love me being me. So that kind of then would be when I tried then to fit in and not be me. So it wasn't being true to me. So be free in who you are, and look at that. It's just beautiful, and that's you loving yourself and just being in the moment. And I don't know what this is down here, but I'm being oh, it's a little cherub. So it's like, that's the fun and the laughter, and these little beings here. The cherubs especially are all about romance, just loving yourself, or maybe a romance coming in, but the freedom. And lots of people are feeling trapped right now, because that's what God was telling me this morning. You feel like you're in a storm, but don't worry, he said, because it's all going to work out as it always does. But the more we kind of focus on being out and just going, thank you for all these gifts, then the quicker things would pass for us. And I thought I saw the body care card. That was the one I thought I saw. And then I would know what that one is as well. It's miracles here. So here we are for midweek. And this is probably why I got a sense of the giddiness. Now, when And it's happening again. When these cards came out, and I glimpsed this one, and I thought it was that card, and I said my throat went really dry. Okay, so we're talking about Wednesday, Thursday here with both of these cards because they both came out together. So there's a need here now again to be hydrating and nourishing ourselves in the way that we need to be nourished, and really getting over this thing of not speaking in the way that we would need to be speaking. But it's not even about that. It's about not expressing who we truly are. And that is what we are being called to do, even if it's only on an inward thing at the moment, because this is what I'm saying. There's a lot of inner work that needs to be done here. And the more that you're doing it, well, the more then that you're bringing these into fruition. So again, it's like, I want to go back to the first card, and excuse me, the God post that I put up this morning is all very much part of this as well. So that's why I keep mentioning it. Excuse me. So it's like the miracles here are about coming out of your storm, coming out of that heaviness, or anything that you feel that you would need a miracle for. So even though I may be kind of speaking about it in a way that you're not experiencing it, it doesn't mean that it's any the less significant for you. So if there's something in your life at this moment that is, not on par, or not, sitting with you, or you're not sitting with it in the way, so allow all these things to start unraveling. And I just posted there as well this morning on Facebook, a friend of mine that does a radio show that I've often been a co-host on. He had a gentleman, I believe, on, I didn't listen to it yet now, but he had a gentleman on yesterday that was speaking about how you can heal yourself through what you eat. So a lot of us are putting a lot of crap into our bodies, and yes, we still have, like, I try to be good about what I eat, but I will still reach for the stuff that I know I shouldn't be eating. But it's 80-20. So if you can keep it 80 clean, and then 20% having what we consider to be treats, but the things that will probably be, overloading us with sugars and all of that, what our body craves, because, but we still have to have a little bit of what we fancy. So, but think about what you're putting into your body and how it would be having a bearing on your overall health, mentally, emotionally, because we go up and then we crash with certain foods and stuff like that. So, and again, as I said, to keep drawing my attention here to the throat, drink lots of water. We need to stay very hydrated, and I'm not exactly sure why that is coming in so very strongly, and obviously it's to do with the energies. I would try and drink a good bit of water, but I can feel it even as I'm saying it now. My throat is tightening even. So so this is a week of self-discovery, self-expression. And I'm saying it doesn't have to be about that you have to be saying it to everybody else, but you need to be at least expressing inwardly. Yeah. And asking for your miracles. And I know too from, just maybe certain clients that have been in and out in the last couple of weeks, or this weekend before I went away, and just what's coming in with me here now, there's a lot of people trying for babies. And this card here would always indicate too for me that people who are trying, now can I say it in this way though, because it's not just about people who are trying for babies, although that would be one of the main focuses of this card for this week. This people who are trying for babies, but it's also about people who are trying to bring themselves forward in their life. So new beginnings for people. So it's like when we talk about fertility, sometimes we don't talk about it necessarily as conceiving a child. It could be conceiving a new idea. It could be taking a new step in your life, moving into something new, moving house, taking on a new role, and having, confidence and all of that. So this is what they're saying here. It's like all of this. So people who are trying for a child, or people who are trying something new, or in trying to improve their lives or move themselves forward, this is all going to be coming to light this week and in the coming weeks, they're saying. So start to manifest that now, because manifestation was a word that was coming in there as well. So beautiful that is now. I really love that. So, and for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday here we have the signs. Okay. So we'll be nearly at the end of the first week by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of October. Take a big deep breath and let go, because oh, I can't quite describe what I'm feeling here, but I'm getting slightly ungrounded and I'm getting quite giddy in myself. And I know with the course that I'll be doing over the week, it'll be Jenny Mac, my head's just started to go here. There will be a lot of energy flying around me, but I do feel that that's a collective thing as well, not just in the space that I'll be in, but out there for everyone. So notice the signs now, because I have been seeing, I think, more feathers than I have seen in the longest time. And I know with my own personal situation at the moment, and I know I'm asking for the help as well. So, and the feathers are coming to show me. And also I'm getting the word patience. And I got this new CD for my car, and there's all these different songs on it. And I'm coming home last week from choir, and I'm driving along, and I'm saying to Spirit, can you give me a sign? And the CD, sometimes by the time I play them quite a bit, I know the songs, but at this particular point, I don't know what's in order. So I was told to go to whatever number, and I pushed it, and I was like, have a little patience. And I got such a lovely laugh from that coming up the road as well. So it's like we're being shown, we're hearing signs, we're seeing signs, we're indeed feeling the signs. And you see, if you do what you're being led or guided to do by these other two cards or other stuff that's going on in your life at the moment, you will be more open to receiving and learning and knowing what it is that when you see something, that it is a sign, and that it's not just, oh, that's just a random thing, like that doesn't mean anything to me. Because no, I'm not saying that everything is a sign. I'm saying that when something comes up and you're kind of looking at it, and then you kind of go, ah, no. But then you can be sure, sorry, not there's something in my eyelashes or something. You can be sure that that is a sign. So, and especially then if you're asking, please, oh my goodness, please be open to the fact that you will be answered in different forms. So if you get confused then about the different forms, well, then be specific about how you want to be answered. We complicate things as humans, and it's with Spirit, if the more specific we are with them, the more specific they'll be with us, because we'll learn from it. It's like when you ask for something, specify how, well, say for example, a beautiful lady I know messaged me yesterday evening, and she was saying, I asked for something, and I asked to be allowed to get a new job, or to get out of the job I was in, and she ended up injuring herself where she couldn't work. Do you get me? But then she did get her new job, and she got all of that. So this is what I'm saying. So be careful of how you ask for things as well. That's where probably the expression "be careful what you wish for" comes from. But you can ask in a way that that things will happen in the right way for you. So Monday, Tuesday, freedom. How much do you want your freedom? I feel so serious again when I say that. How much, see the way, how much is this worth to you, being free? Okay, midweek gets better. Okay, so body care and miracles. So what you're putting into your body can heal you, or vice the other way around. So and allowing yourself, again, it's going back to see this freedom thing. So, and then miracles, so new beginnings, new starts for people. So don't be afraid to step into that. Go within here, guys, as well, and check in with yourselves in every way, and then look out for the signs or ask for the signs, and then be open to the guidance that they are actually giving you. And that concludes our reading for this week, the 30th of September 2019. And as always, it's been a pleasure. And as always, thank you all for your support. And for anybody who doesn't follow me on Facebook and watches this, I have a show coming up in Dundalk on the 18th of October, which is a Friday night, in the Imperial Hotel, Dundalk. So it'd be great to see some of you there. It's a live psychic show, psychic healing, meditation, and music. There's only a small little bit of music, but it adds so much to the healing aspect of the night and the messages then that are brought forward for all you lovely people. So I would love to see some of you there, and if not, I'll see you all again soon. And thank you. Have a great week, and look forward to seeing you next week. God bless.